I'm Donna with Donna's Things. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for taking the time, joining in, coming to see what we're doing over here on this side of the camera. I really do appreciate it. If you are returning, same old, I mean it every time. My heart is truly appreciative of you and your time also. I should be saying happy Tuesday, but it's happy Wednesday. This is our normal Tuesday video, but I didn't get a chance to post this video on yesterday, so here we are today. Happy Wednesday. We are back today for part 2 of the layering collection. I had said in a previous video that while I had made plenty of clothes, what I find myself struggling with, one of the things I find myself struggling with are the layering pieces. I have lots of tops, I have lots of bottoms, I have lots of dresses, but I don't have the sweater, the jacket, the vest, the shawl, you know, those kinds of things. And that's normally where I get my color. Although if you watch my videos, you'll see that I have used a lot of color in the last year, in the past year, 2024, but you'll also see that I give away a lot of garments. I give away a lot of clothing. I play with color, but I always gravitate back to the black, the white, the tan. Now, pink is a favorite of mine, so you will see lots of pink on my channel. So last week you saw the orange vest, you saw the black and white polka dot, they call it a jacket, but it's like a short duster or something, I don't know. And then of course you see the black and white stripe short waist jacket, crop jacket with the matching pants. So this week there are 3 pieces. This is the last of the layering group that I'm doing a video on, and I have a vest and 2 jackets. The vest I made is the classic, everybody uses Butterick 6901. I just made the vest. You know, I've never made these pants. I think I might give them a try. They look like a nice fitted classic pants. So I've never made the pants, but this is a vest. The vest is lined on the pattern. It requires lining. I did not line mine. I'm going to make a comment about that. Has the 4 buttons down the front, and then it has the welt pockets, faux welt pockets, because the welt is there but not the pocket. And then it has the tabs that can buckle in the back. Mine just tie into a knot. This is a 100% cotton ankara fabric. You can see that it's the print on the front and on the back. And this came from, let's see, my friend ordered from Afrique, and I ordered from, oh my God, a different site. I will put it in the description where I actually ordered this fabric from. It came in, I only ordered a yard to see if I liked it, so I was able to get the vest out of it, but nothing else, of course, when you're working with just a yard. But it's just plain. It's the vest. As I said, I did not line it. Of course, I did put a facing here where the lining would have taken care of that. So I did face the front neckline along with the back neckline. Of course, I did bias tape around the armholes. The lining would have taken care of that. And then my hem is actually a bias tape also. Now, I will tell you, all of that bias tape all of that facing. I should have just lined it. I don't know what I was thinking. I knew I didn't have enough of this to double face it, but I could have lined it with the blue. I could have lined it with the black. I could have lined it with pink. You know, just some type of lining fabric, or even another cotton. I didn't do that. Overall, it still looks gorgeous. I love the way it came out. I do have pictures. Here is, of course, the button down the front, but here's that welt right here. It's faux, so it does not go down into a pocket, but because it's the same fabric, it kind of just blends right in. I didn't use anything fancy about the button, but here are the buttons I used. And then in the back, I think you can see it, you can see the tie. Okay, and so that's really all to this vest. This vest does have darts in the front, the ones that are from the waist up. They're not princess darts, but they do have darts in the front, and it does have darts in the back. So it's really, really cute. This serves as a good layering piece because you have your shirt on, and then you can put this on, and you still could put a jacket on top of it. I'll show this to you with me having it on with this white t-shirt that I have on underneath this sweater, and then of course with the jacket. So that's Butterick 6901. It is a classic vest pattern for a lot of us sewers. What I'm wearing today, everything is ready to wear. I have on a white t-shirt, I have on a pair of black knit pants, and I have on this gorgeous sweater that I use to layer my outfit today. I bought this sweater from TJ Maxx last year, and I pulled the tags off of it to wear today. I forgot all about it. I don't even know how it got missing in my closet, but this is cute. So this is another layering piece, and it's really good for me because I like t-shirts, but a lot of times you can see your bra line. Even when you wear the black bra, you can see the bra line when you wear white. I wear a lot of white t-shirts. So I need the layering pieces sometime to give me that modesty that I'm looking for when I get dressed. Now, the next two jackets are made from the same pattern. I had a good time making these jackets. This first one I'm going to show you is a pink linen fabric. I think it's a linen blend that I purchased from my store, Fabric Hut. It's a thin linen, so I only got enough to do a mock-up of this jacket, but I want so badly to make a pair of pants. I can line them. I'm not worried about the thinness or see-through of the linen. It super wrinkles. I know that's the mark of linen, but it super wrinkles. But it's Butterick 8491. I'm telling you, this jacket is a beaut. You can see it has the wide shoulders. When I show it to you now, the shoulder pads are not in it, but I will pin in a pair with when you see it in the video, because I didn't buy big shoulder pads, and I don't know, maybe I should have. But it has the one here. It has a pocket. The pocket has a faux welt. I'm going to show you that. And this is the back. I did one version with the drawstring in the back and one version without. I absolutely love it. So here she is, the jacket. Oh, you can see from here. Well, I don't know how well you can see. Let's get closer. And there's your notch collar. The jacket's top stitched all around. It has the one button. Here's your pocket. I'm going to show you the faux pocket. There is a seam down here because you had your front, which is this piece cut like that, but then it's like a side front here with the sleeve cut into it. So this is a piece, the pattern piece is just like this. So you attach the front to the side front and sleeve right here, top stitch down it. The back is the same way. You have a regular back, but then you have the other attachment of the back of the sleeve and the side back. So there's a seam down here and it's top stitched. The back itself was cut on the fold. You do get a long sleeve with quite a bit of fullness under here. So it's similar to a dolman sleeve. And then, like I said, the pocket. So on this version, there is, I did not put the drawstrings in on this version, but give me a moment. The pocket. Here's the pocket. This is a faux welt. You cut the welt piece, but you sew it onto the jacket. You attach it at that seam because the opening was left on this front seam. Let me see. Here is that seam that attached the front and the side front with the sleeve, but here's the pocket. So the welt was attached to the opening and then top stitched down. And then of course your pocket is there, and you see my pocket inside here. So here is your welt, just sewn down. Super, 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 super cute. Look at that. You don't even know, unless you're close up on me, you don't even know. Let me get myself together here. Unless you are close up, you would be looking at the jacket thinking, oh, it has a welt pocket. Looks just like it, except the welt is just that rectangular piece cut and some attached to the opening where the pocket is, but then top stitched all the way around. I really enjoy making this jacket. Because I have two, I'm hesitant about a third one, but I really want to make a third one. So inside, you just have your pocket. And you guys know I slip stitch right here to keep the pocket from flapping. Now, because this was going to be like a mock-up, and you can see through it, the ivory and beige serger thread, in some spots, you can actually see it being a little bit darker. And one of those spots is on the top pocket, which is right here. You see how see-through that is? But if you're looking at it closely, you can see the serger thread through it. So I'm not concerned about the bottom pocket, but this one, what I'll be doing right here, I'll just be putting a scarf on, I'll be putting a scarf in the pocket for decoration and stuff. And this kind of requires it anyway. But it's really cute. Like I said, this linen is really nice. I just don't know, because just picking it up, touching it, it's wrinkly. But that's what linen does. And so as you can see, I could put this on. I could have on this black and white like I have on now. I could put this on as my first layer, and I can layer this right on top of it. Even though it's not pink in here, you still could wear this together. Because if you look closely, there is some light pink, barely there, but it's in there. So then I decided to make another one because I needed a black jacket. And I felt after I made this one, I also made a pair of pants to go with this, just a regular pair of pants. But I made the black one, so you have your you know, your notch collar and everything the same, all the seams the same. Now this one, I did not put the pocket at the top. Of course, it has the one button, and let me show you. Insides are, you know, all cleaned up. I did put a label in this one. And on the beige one, I just have the pink one, a regular button. But on this one, here's the button. I thought this button kind of blended with the 80s theme. Put this, because we did a lot of this, color button or a regular button with the gold trim. Now this one, I did not put pockets, but I did put the welt. Let's see if I can show you. Sometimes it's so awkward. The welt is there, right here. Right here is the welt. This one I put on as if you were putting on a regular welt. So I put it on the edge of that seam and left it open. So there's no pocket there, but I didn't top stitch it down, but it is there. I don't know how well you can see that welt, but it's there with no pocket. And then also on this one, I did put the drawstring that goes in the back. Really, really, really cute. Now this is a poplin fabric. As you can see in the video, you can see through this fabric, but this is fine because one, it's a layering piece, so it's not like it's my main piece of clothing, but also we're in the spring and summer now. I want to be able to wear my jacket, and I didn't want anything heavy. So both jackets came out super, super cute. I am definitely thinking about a third one, maybe a print. I don't know if I would do a print or not, but I am thinking about a third one, and that's McCall's 8491. And I think mine pretty much looks like the jacket, just my shoulders aren't as puffed as, or broad I'll say is this, but I like the one with the drawstring. I like the one I did without the drawstring. I like the pockets. I like it without the pockets. Either way, it was really, really a good choice. So I know there are other layering pieces. Like I said, you have your sweaters, you have your vests, you have shawls, you have dusters, and then from my reading, you know, layers of jewelry and so on. But I am off to a good start with these 6 pieces that I have, and I'll just have to see what is gonna hold for me next. So this is it for the layering series. I appreciate you watching. Hit that like button, share my channel, subscribe if you will. I appreciate that. But you know what I always say, ring that bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video, because I have a collaboration coming. 4 of us are making a cape. It is Vogue 9288. I don't have it in front of me, or else I would show you. And that video, mine and the other ladies, our videos are going to air on Friday, April 25th. So you won't see me next Tuesday either, April 22nd, but I will be back Friday, April 25th with a stunning outfit that we made for the collaboration. So I do hope you come back and watch it. And I don't know, between now and then I might throw in a video of something else that I have done, but that is going to be the next video. And then the other reason you need that notification is because in May I am doing boho chic, so you have to see what things I have come up with for that. And I like the boho, something I don't have in my closet. Again, I appreciate you watching. Keep watching because I have a video of me wearing these 3 garments. Hope that you will enjoy them, and I will see you the next time. Bye. So here is the first piece, this vest. There's nothing to it, just a vest, 4 buttons down the front. You have your faux welt, and then of course you have your diamond peak or your triangle peak here, and then the belt, and I chose just to do the ties. So it does, it makes a big difference in just a plain black and white. So I start off with my white t-shirt, my black pants. I add this. I can throw on some necklaces to make other layers, you know, matching earrings and so on. But that's all to it, a simple vest. And you know, as sewers, we can make these vests all day long. And see how I layered again? I just used the pink linen jacket, put it over this, and it's not the greatest match, but it is something that I can wear. As you see the jacket, I did pin in the shoulder pads, but these are very small, so they do not do anything like the actual jacket does. So I got my 1 button. Here's my notch collar. Here's my top pocket here, which I'll be putting a fluffy scarf in it. Long sleeves. Like I said, it's like the dolman sleeve with that stitch there. This is what the back looks like. So I do like it. I used a size 8 according to the finished garment measurements. It was a bust of a 46. My bust is a 38.5. So I was looking at 5.5, close to 6 inches of ease. So I think if I do a third one, I might go up to the 10 because I like the bagginess on it. But this is what it looks like. Those faux welt pockets are here if you were just really looking. Like I said, the 1 button, the notch collar, very nice. Okay, so the black one looks like this, and I'm trying to remember, I may have gone up to the size 10 when I did the black one, but see how this one works? It looks a little bit fuller, but I don't remember. I'll post it so you can know. Same thing, has the notch collar there, no top pocket, no side pockets, just the faux welt right there. Still got the full sleeve from the way it was attached. And as you can see, the drawstring. Here's a little string from it, the drawstring that's in the back. Hopefully you can see it close up. Adds a little something else to the jacket. So very simple pieces, but just good ideas for layering. So hopefully you want to make one of these. If I decide to make a third one, I will certainly be showing it in another video. Thank you again. Bye.